Hello, hello, hello. I don't have this free runner yet, and Lenny asked in the comments any tips for rogues, and I'm gonna do like a free runner speed run, and if I notice anything interesting or any tips for you, Lenny, I'll let you know. Until then, I'm just gonna kind of play normally, and I'll cut in and I'll just cut back and forth, and if I give something that I want to mention that might help you out, and you mentioned you die in the caves a lot, so I'm thinking it's just a kind of about getting strong enough so we can survive in the caves and noticing when we're weak and what we need to do to get strong enough. All right, so be right back. Well, one surefire way to win is to get lucky and find the wand of disintegration on floor 2. Let's see if it's cursed or not. I'm gonna blast the first creature I encounter. Poor rat, or poor these guys, poor race. Let's see, so on this floor I got a jade potion, so I'm keeping in mind any traps could be for a jade potion. The amber I got behind a frost trap, so I don't know what it is yet. So maybe if I click on these, I can get them to all like line up. I can get them in like one blast. So if I click now, there'll be one extra here and one here, and then I'll take 3 hits. So I'm not going to take the 3 hits. Probably not worth it. I'll get 2 in one. Hey, it's not cursed. Nice. And since it's not cursed, it shot once, it shot twice. Let's test quick. Can it shoot 3 times? No, so it's not a +1, it's just a regular old wand disintegration. Still pretty useful. Especially early game. So we have this little trick, even with, we don't always have to go through the door, you know, we can go like around a pillar and we just break line of sight for just long enough. I think because you notice how that's dark, I think the game like does its math at the end of your turn, and then they take their turn. So like they're here and you're here, so you move here, and then it calculates as if it's here and you're over there before it moves. So it's like, oh, I don't see you anymore. I think that's how that works. So we got some gold and a shuriken. So I don't know, maybe not too lucky. Just a normal disintegration one's not amazing, but we could like put all of our upgrade scrolls into it and be crazy. It's an option, so we'll think about that. One thing I love about the disintegration wand is it can break these wooden doors and also other wooden barricades. So I'm thinking this jade may have been a potion of liquid flame, so I'll keep that in mind. But so we get back in here and we get ourselves a nice enchantment, the rare enchantment rune. I'd love to see it. Here's an interesting experiment. I want to save my invisibility potion. It's really good for getting out of a pinch later on. And I also like killing the fish. I like getting the meat from them. It's very useful. I'll be able to make meat pies. So I scouted the room. I know there's one here. I know there's one here. I know there's one there. I'm gonna see if I can get my disintegration wand to like go from here and over to there. Oh yeah, I think I hit them both. So let's try that again. I mean, there's a little like glowing graphic. Did I do some damage? Let's check. Ooh, I heard them. I wish I had more charges. I could take them out completely. So let's try the throw-in hammers. 5. Dodged. Don't really want to use too many of my ranged weapons because we might want them for Tengu. Have we recharged yet? Probably not. Hey, that was a good hit. Alrighty. So I think maybe we go fight some more and we'll come back and try to clear them out. Can I pick this up without waking it up? Nice, I can. I doubt I can get that one though, and they bite pretty hard. So I think I'll come back for that one when I've got my wand recharged. So even though I only have 11 strength, I have this leather armor. I saw that it is not, it's not cursed. We don't have it identified, but we know it's not cursed. So I just put it on anyways, and I just watched my little turn timer, that little wheel there, and mobile it's up here, and notice it just went a full circle with no leftovers. So that means it's at least +1. So that's a good tip for you there, is getting some stronger armor on as early as you can. So I ran up to floor 2 to use the alchemy pot because I wanted to make a meat pie with all my delicious piranha meat. But while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and identify these scrolls. Since I have 3 of this one, I know that one's the upgrade. So let's turn these into runestones and find out what they are. So shock, that was recharging. And you are mirror image. And you are rage. Very cool. So it frees up a little inventory space and I get some free identification. Not free, but kind of free identification. So I'm actually going to leverage this meat a little bit more. What I'm going to do is throw one of them here. Then I'll drop the other 3 here. Basically what I'm trying to do is just get one isolated and just have one on their own, because then I can throw that one into the chilling trap here and just turn them all into carpaccio. And I'm going to actually use these 4 carpaccios for, like, you know, 2 full meals worth to sit on this floor here and farm myself up till I am, I think, level 10. We'll see. If the crabs are dropping me lots of meat, I'll keep going, or if not, I might stop early. But basically the tip here is like getting stronger early, and we can leverage the early strength to carry us through the later game. Well, it's not going super good on the meat drops. We haven't got any. We did get a healing potion though, and about a level and a half. So getting the silent steps going into the prisons is very helpful, at least. So now that we've made it to the merchant, I can be a little risky and try on this short sword, because we know the merchant always has identify, magic mapping, and remove curse, and then another random one. So this must be remove curse, which I happen to have. So let's try the short sword on. Hey, it's not cursed. Fantastic. Oh, I just sold it. I just misclicked. I meant to sell the dagger, not the short sword. Okay, don't do that. Oh my gosh, go slow. What an imbecile I am. With the flies, when I get the new one here, I'll usually go invisible because I get the extra damage. So when it does the split, it gets the extra damage is also on the split. It's all just these little pieces of mid-maxing that you use, and they kind of can create a domino effect because it saves you health, which saves you, you know, healing resources, and that can all just kind of pile up on itself. I got a great tip off of Reddit. I'm looking up, I really want to get the 1,000,000 point badge, and I think 7 challenges is the way to do it. A great tip for the rogue someone mentioned was, when you get to the prisons, to run all the way down to the old wand maker and do their quest first. And then you can potentially get a really strong wand, and you can come back and clear up later. So that's actually what I'm going to do now. So I ran all the way down, did the mage's quest. It was a +1 Fireblast wand, or the other one was the corruption, which I wasn't too interested in. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of like a high risk, high reward kind of thing. I did end up having to use some potions. I got cornered at one point. It did take a little bit of resources. So we'll see how much it pays off. I'm not sure if it's gonna. You know what? Let's have some fun. I've never gone all out on a Fireblast wand. Let's do it. Let's bring it up to 7. And we have this swiftness mail. We're gonna go free runner. Let's just light everything on fire and just constantly run away. And let's test it. Like, you know, at least I'll know if, you know, probably 8's probably high enough because 10 charges is max. So, like, you know, at least I'll know if it's good or not. So this guy's gonna obviously pull me in, but then I'll just go invisible and let them burn. So I know there's a range thing and uses more range to more charges. So it's gonna use 3 charges, do 24 to 60. That's cool. 1, 2, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squares away. Let's see if that hits. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay. I think that was worth it. I think it works. That's pretty cool. So next charge, let's read it again. So it's going to do 2 charges next time. Okay, so it kind of like scales down how many charges it uses depending on how ramped up it is. Okay, so this fur ring, I can never say that, furor. We're going to maybe try to transmute to something else, or maybe we'll supplement with range attacks. All right, well, this is going to be interesting. Let's Let's just blow some more stuff up. I think I like finding them when they're all piled up together though. See if I can get this guy to come fight me and get them both at once. And since they're skeletons, right, they blow up, so they have friendly fire when they blow up. So it's like a little miniature secondary bomb. Okay, so I gotta say, like, my biggest tip is just do stuff for fun for a certain after a while, right? I know we like to win as much as we can, but let's do some goofy stuff too, and just go for it, you know? What's the worst that's gonna happen? You might get a good laugh and die. Like sometimes dying is really fun too. All right, let's give Tengu a shot with our fully charged +7 wand of Fireblast. We summon the ghost. The ghost has nothing on it really. We try it anyways. So if we summon it now, can we say, let's put it, I have to get hockey for it, but let's say direct you to go stand there, because that's where Tengu was going to spawn. Let's step in. Okay. I didn't think the ghost took AoE damage. So we could oh, we still have a lot of charges. I kind of like to let them burn for a bit first. We could just like go invisible. I think we should just shoot some more of this stuff. Oh wow, it paralyzed it. That's cool. The stronger it is, you can like blind them and cripple them and paralyze. That's pretty sweet. I don't think it's going to reach though. Well, actually, look how far it is. I think it does reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think let's just throw some more weapons. Oh, now it might not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you step here and here, perhaps? I don't know. I think 10 more health, right? Let me go on to the next phase. Ooh. There we go. So let's take a nap and let our wand recharge up to full. I still have to figure out the range exactly. Okay, so that's the max we get. You can only rest for so long. That's okay. I do have these incendiary darts as well. It's all fire. This is gonna be the fire run. So I found out from, I think it was Facundo Baptista in the comments. Let me know that you could actually open this door, and then you could set up your wand of warding like right in there, and then it'll be in the room when you go in. It hit. Wow, so there, I think that's the full, that must be the full cone there. So you have like a cone in front of you from 3 going out, 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonal. 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 in front of you. That's rad. It's paralyzed again. Oh wow. I kind of just want to like spam it and just not really worry so much about the damage over time, but let's just get the like straight on direct damage component. So I don't know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at that fire. Okay, so yeah, less charges now remaining. Look, it didn't do the full spread. I don't think that one hit actually. I'm trying to think if I should even like bother dodging these things. But I actually move quick because of the armor of swiftness. Get some hammers in there. Alright, one more from downtown. Shuriken. Alright. So the caves are going to be interesting. It'll be a lot of lighting stuff on fire and running around and running away from them is my guess. So yeah, stay tuned.